In an age of constant video surveillance, we must remain ever vigilant to ensure our rights to privacy. As drones are becoming more and more commonplace, it is essential that we educate and prepare ourselves.
We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expectos.
Another drone spotted, they probably looking for me. These strings are getting tangled, now these puppets looking funny. We die for crooked money, surviving through the culling, and trying not to be coming, but they lying to the public. They flying right above us, but instead we bow. With these iPads in our face, we stayed looking down. Look around and you see these human lives tortured. Have to stay awake till this brutal time's over. Psychotropic drugs, suicide soldiers take their own lives while they choose to die for us. Control us, program us, now the plans to have us looking like James Holmes and Adam Lanza. Cram us in hospitals and give us cancer. Body scan us to scan us, put down your cameras and get your hands off of me, bam, you on the canvas. This ain't the answer to the problem that's at hand. We just need to realize we all have a hand in this. You'd be surprised by the power we have.
What's up, folks? Permanent Patriot here. Gonna be checking some future tech out. We're over on itechfuture.com. Just wanted to give you guys a look at this. This is an eye bracelet which projects images of any of your devices right onto your skin. You can use it just like a regular device. I also want to show you staying with the human body. It's a wild fucking car right there, huh? So phones, foldable phones, flexible displays. They already got these out. I had them for years. Folks, they have this stuff years in advance. It's just a long time before they'll let you have it. Prism, playing weird. I'll get to that. Tattoo touchpads to control gadgets. They already have these. They sell them in Walgreens, called electronic tattoos. I wouldn't take one personally, as it's a mark of the beast. Pretty much would be an interface right on your body. Just like that. Let's check out some of the green ones they got. Flexible keyboards, you name it. Kind of hoping they're going to be, of course they'll have these as, you know, taxi cabs or whatever once they do come out. These are 3D printed. So in reality what you'd be able to do is, especially if you got a 3D printer, a big one, what you'd be able to do is design your own cars. I'm sure they'll be taxing you through the fucking roof, though. Get your motorcycle from BMW, new electric bikes. It's an Oasis garden on wheels. Self-driving cars of the future won't need to be configured on the inside the way they are now, since things like steering columns won't be required. Electric drivetrains will also help maximize available interior space, so it all makes sense that cars look dramatically different inside and out when the two combine. The hydrogen car that Toyota has come out with, I'm pretty sure their projection year for that is 2050. Be able to drive it on the water and on the road. Runs on hydrogen fuel cells. And speaking of fuel cells, the future of architecture rising house, which themselves can be repaired. This is out of DARPA, who's investing in technologies that will create materials that will grow on command and independently be repaired if damaged. Now, all building materials is quite difficult to manufacture, transport, and assemble. Moreover, they deteriorate and disintegrate over time. The idea of DARPA is to create materials that can grow by acquiring the specified form. to repair them, which is a great idea, especially if you live in one of the zones where you have disasters from time to time, rip your house apart. This is a versatile material of the future called hydrogel. It's this material of the future. It's based on often the subject of experiments in the scientific community. They're already used to cool the heated building to create a more durable condom and exoskeleton to grow. Today we will tell you about what is stable, capable of hydrogel, substance consisting of polymers swelling in water to form a gel-like material. Pretty interesting. Luxury eco yacht, floating villas. They've got these already in, yes, United Arab Emirates has once again demonstrated the world of the scope of his imagination and truly royal ambitions. Speaking of that, let's go here. Sustainable floating cities. And there you go. Again, United Arab Emirates. You've already got a lot of this shit. Here's one right here. It's called the Lily Pad. There's Dubai Lily Pad floating city. Many different concepts. There's another one. You've got a lot of them if you just type in, or go to Google Map or something like that and zoom in on United Arab Emirates from high above, and you can see the crazy landscapes they got. It's unbelievable. Let's try devices and gadgets. Earphones. Protective glass. This is pretty much unbreakable glass. They sell these already. You can get them at Walmart, Best Buy, stuff like that. LED flashlight with a brightness of 8,000. If you've seen a commercial for the atomic light, that's exactly what that is. And it's pretty much indestructible. Portable printer. Take it with you wherever you want. Yeah, we're going to be getting to some displays in another video because there's just way too many. They're far and few. There's flexible display. They'll be coming out with those soon, making it easier for people to hack your shit. iPhone Home Retro Futuristic. Idea of classic phone for home without a SIM card. It's pretty much what Vonage is trying to do with their phone systems. The iPhone 8 concept. I believe it's 44 millimeters. Or 4.4 millimeters, which is just fucking ridiculous. Pretty much a piece of paper in your hand. There's a bracelet phone. Same concept as the iBracelet. If you remember the show Knight Rider, where he talks to his car through his watch. That's exactly where they're going with that. iPhone 8 concept with the rounded screen. And here you see the futuristic iPhone with curved glass, which you could see through. If you've watched shows like CSI, you know that they've had displays that can just pop right up right in front of your face, or you could put on a glove. You put on a glove and you can pretty much draw out your own display if you got the glove. Like I said, if you've seen CSI, you know what I'm talking about. 10 future techs already emerging today. There's the article, you can go and read it. Humanoid robot, pretty much exoskeleton, which the military already has. There's cards not too far out of date, 2030. You got everything down here. Future aircraft, or definitely, that one will definitely blow your mind. I'm going to be taking a look at that in a video a little bit later. Space habitat systems. And what these pretty much are biospheres, which they have off planet, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to be getting into that yet. Whole nother story. Unique technology that allows broadcast of the display image as a hologram. Okay, so you put up the hologram screen and just point whatever to it. It makes a perfect hologram. If you've ever seen Tupac performing at Coachella, that's how they did it. The web, miracle material. If you don't know, spider webs are what they make Kevlar vests out of. So it just goes to show you how strong spider webs are. Scientists are studying the amazing features of this masterpiece of nature, making new discoveries. Recently became known that spider silk shares some useful properties of semiconductors, except that instead of manipulating the electrons, can be used to control thermal and sound waves. Pretty cool shit. 3D press of metal, technology of the future. Again, make your own whatever. Where I see they're going with this, and again, we'll get into the, well, I guess we could just go there now. Solar-powered roads. Okay. Fuel cells, and again, if you got a, if you got an electric car, you can charge your car while driving. Of course, then by then they'll already have in place their pay per mile bullshit already put into the car. This stuff can melt snow, ice, keep the roadways dry. You can make tennis court, basketball court, you know, switch from court to court, which is one parking lot, you know. Make a fucking parking lot of tennis court. Want to play basketball, switch it to basketball. And instead of stop signs and red lights, they'll have LEDs that pop right up. Kind of like the displays, hologram displays we were just looking at. There's the official site for it. Let's check out the YouTube video, it's pretty damn cool.
They're solar freaking roadways. What do they want from me? Well, they're solar freaking roadways. Okay, so actually this time, what is it? It's technology that replaces all roadways, parking lots, sidewalks, driveways, tarmacs, bike paths, and outdoor recreation services with solar panels. And not just lifeless, boring solar panels. Smart, microprocessing, interlocking, hexagonal solar units. No more useless asphalt and concrete just sitting there baking in the sun, needing to be repaved, and filling with potholes that ruin your axle alignment on your sweet ride, bro. These are intelligent solar panels. Replace the panel at a time if damaged or malfunctioning. They're covered with a new tempered glass material that's been designed and tested to meet all impact, load, and traction requirements. Oh, and did I mention that they're also solar panels? They generate electricity. They generate capital. They pay for themselves. They keep paying more because we're not going to run out of sun for like 15 million years. That lowers the cost of energy. Unlike those bills in the mail that keep going up. And it's clean energy. Everyone can theoretically drive an electric car with no pollution and a minimal carbon footprint. Can you imagine how good our cities would smell? How much healthier we'd all be? Excuse me, young man. Am I being led to believe that this thing is some sort of thing? Yes, it's a thing, a real thing. And clean energy is only its primary function. Grab a notepad, because this is where it gets interesting. For those in the north, the panels use energy they collect to power elements to keep the surface temperature a few degrees above freezing. They're heating. No more ice and snow on roads causing traffic delays, accidents, and injury. No more shoveling your driveway and sidewalk. No salt corroding your car or wasting tax money on snow removal. And you can ride your bike or drive your motorcycle all year round. Whoa! Every panel has a series of LED lights on the circuit board that can be programmed to make landscape designs, warning signs, parking lot configurations, whatever. These roads never have to have lanes repainted, just reprogrammed to whatever we choose or whatever works best. Imagine a highway road lighting up ahead of you. How much safer it would be to drive at night. There'd be improved visibility for pilots landing on solar landing strips. Imagine walking onto a solar recreation court and choosing a sports configuration. Want to play basketball? Cool. Kids want to play hopscotch and foursquare? Awesome. Ball hockey? Done. And with LED lights under your feet, it's going to look like freaking Tron out there. But real, because this is the real world. But these panels are also pressure sensitive, so they can detect when large debris like branches or boulders have fallen onto the road, or if an animal is crossing. They can warn drivers with LED text to slow down for an obstruction. I'm very, environmentally conscious. Good, because solar roadways use as much recycled material in their production as possible. Plus, the roadways have two channels that form what's called a cable corridor that runs concurrently with the roadways themselves. One part houses electrical cables, meaning power lines, data lines, fiber optics, and high-speed internet, which replaces the need for telephone poles and hanging wires that can be damaged during storms, causing power outages, or become extremely dangerous if severed, either as fallen live wires or buried cables. The other channel captures and filters storm water and melted snow, moving them either to a treatment facility or treating them on-site, greatly decreasing the amount of pollution that enters our soil, lakes, rivers, and oceans. I'm kind of broke, bro. Yeah, no kidding. The economy is in the toilet. Do you realize how many thousands of jobs this can create and sustain? Talk about a hypodermic adrenaline shot to the heart of the manufacturing and infrastructure sector. And it pays for itself. They're solar freaking roadways. I have concerns about the future. Is this thing even possible? I told you, yes. Solar roadway technology was invented by engineering couple Julie and Scott Broussard in 2006. Two of the sweetest people in the world who met when they were 3 and 4 years old. Listen to these two.
Hi, we're Scott and Julie Broussard, inventors of solar roadways.
We met in the 1960s when we were 3 and 4 years old.
These wonderful, intelligent people want to begin manufacturing a technology that can power the future of the whole freaking planet. They were awarded a contract from the Federal Highway Administration to build 2 prototypes, which are now complete. They're too humble and wonderful to yell at you over the internet, so I'm going to do it. You need to know about this technology. You need to get behind it. You need to share it with everyone you know, because this is actually happening. Whoa!
That's right. Just around the corner, folks. It will be in our lifetime. Hopefully very soon. You can imagine, some of the costs that they'll want you to pay. They're going to bullshit you along the way. You're going to be paying for shit. But, then again, Nikola Tesla did come out with all of this shit a long time ago. So, they come out with it when they're ready. Floating house. Hurricane coming? Just start up the fucking house and float away. So, that's just a little bit of the future tech that we're going to be getting into. That was just a little preview. We're going to be looking at weapons. We're going to be looking at military tech. And certainly energy tech. Lighted stop signs. But, you know, they're not actual stop signs. They're holograms. Yeah, they probably won't be coming out with holograms for a while, since that's how they did 9/11. They don't want too many people catching on to that one. Those were hologram airplanes, folks. If you think I'm joking about that. There you go. There's actual video of it. Okay, you want to go to NoviVisionInc.com. Before it's news. Smoking gun proof. Holographic planes used on 9/11. If you don't know what smoking gun means, it means there's no debating it. Done. So, that's it for now. Be doing a lot more tech stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe to the new channel. Pass it around. That's it for now. God bless and carry on.